Yeah. Why don't you tell them about that track right there?
Yeah, that track right there was called Superhero Fresh. It was featuring my brother's part of the Fresh World movement, Dre the Hitman from Port Arthur, Texas, R. Hustles, and Royal Jew, part of the Fresh World movement. And a lot of people, who might not know, is what is this fresh term that keeps revolving around my name and stuff like that. Pretty much built a brand called Fly Rebels Envious Shall Hate. And that's what the acronym FRESH stands for. And pretty much means not being afraid to take the risk to do whatever it is that you feel that you need to do.
Right.
And not letting, people hold you back, not letting mental, blocks hold you back from just taking the risk. I feel like there's a lot of people that's too bound by, what other people are going to think, or what, the thoughts that they have about themselves and stuff like that. And so this whole movement was pretty much established to give reason to the idea of saying, I'm going to do what feels right in my heart.
Okay.
Because that's what I am. I'm fresh. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel in a good way. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting for change and not going with the grain.
Correct.
I have no problems taking the risk to go against it. So that's what the whole movement, the whole Fresh World, Fly Rebels and Fly Babes, that's what that all, stands about. Whenever you see the Fresh that I post or on Instagram and stuff like that, that's what that's usually, that's what that's talking about and referring to. And for those who don't know, there is an acronym behind my name, J.CATALYST, and it stands for just creating actions through artwork, leaving your soul transformed.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's tight. Especially the acronyms, man. A lot of people, they just might see it as catalyst, but there's a story behind the name, and there's a term behind the name.
A lot of the stuff that I do has, I'd like to say 3 times deep, because there's one meaning, and then there's another meaning, and then you go deeper, and there's more to it.
Yeah.
So, and you'll find it more within my music, within just the brands that my name, just the things that I put out. It's for those, it's light enough on the surface for people to jam, but it's also deep enough for people who are in tune with going deeper and finding out more about what's really behind the music, what's really behind the artists and stuff like that. There's more meaning behind it.
Right.
So it's kind of a decoding, to where, take it how you want it, how deep you want to go.
Okay.
I bridge the gap between making something that has commercial appeal, but while still providing enough in-depth meaning into the music to give you more than just a good song to jam.
Understood.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
That's. Go ahead.
Why don't you tell some people like where everybody can find you and give everybody the rundown so that they can know where to find your music and stuff like that, and what you got coming up in the future of shows and stuff.
The best place to go to find anything about me, go to www.jcatalystworld.com. It has my Facebook link, it has my Twitter link, it has my SoundCloud, it has my EP up there that I just recently released.
Y'all gotta cop that EP for real. It's definitely hot.
Thank you. Yeah.
That EP he's speaking on, man, it's the Heard Unseen EP, man. It's reloaded. You know what I'm saying? That means it's back at you for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Which also it's also the prelude to the album that I'm in the process of working on. I've been talking about it for a good minute now. It's called The Transparent Truth. And there's a lot of in-depth meaning behind that, which when next time I come through, I'll get more into detail.
I'm glad you're gonna come through.
And this is just a teaser, just a taste, just to let you, just to give you a broad sound of where I'm coming from and what I'm able to give. But my pictures of what more I have in store for the audience, for fans and just people in general, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh yeah.
Compared to what I really have planned to show the rest of the world. So
already.
But go to jcatalystworld.com and you can keep up with the latest information about what's going on as far as the building of that. I got some new singles that's going to be coming out soon regarding the album. So which if you caught the video, the YouTube video from the what was it, the House of Blues performance?
Yeah.
Hometown was one of them. So be on the lookout for that. That's featuring Tiffany Bell, who was one of the callers in earlier.
Yeah.
who actually did some rock things with her.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day.
Okay.
I'll get into that next time I'm here. And it also features Thyra.
Okay, Thyra.
Switch the house and I did.
Came on the show a while back.
Thyra is
Big shout out to the homie Thyra, man.
Man, too,
Yeah.
definitely. You know
Definitely. And while I'm at it, let me go ahead. If you don't mind, I want to give a shout out to there's a lot of people who are moving, and I have no problem showing love to people I see. And you have the chosen few, Wanji and Wilfo. Keep your ears out for them.
Yeah, big shout out to our homies too.
Ronnie Will, elite representatives with Drama and Moses the Great, all of them, the whole Empire Music connection with Thyra and Mr. Sleepy and all of them.
Big
It's
shout
so
out to Sleepy.
and my
Congrats, Mr. Sleepy, too, if you're listening. Congrats.
big congrats to my brother, man.
Let him know what happened, man.
Man, he struck. Oh man, he kept it below the surface, but I don't want to give too much away because
just real quick
in a nutshell, Sleepy, my brother Sleepy, he got an awesome deal. I don't want to say with who because that's for him to fully tell, but he got a big opportunity with a big company, and just be on the lookout for some big major things working with him. And he's got a single that he's getting ready to drop on everyone, and it's gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be majestically phenomenal. So
shouts out to Mr. Sleepy, man. He the one who introduced us to J.CATALYST on the rooftop at our 420 show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was April 28th. In case y'all that's not familiar with what 420 is.
Also, shout out to Word Life. Shout out to Word Life because I peep his movement too.
Yep.
And my people back in Port Arthur, Diamond Mine, check them out too. With Dre the Hitman and King Dave, they got a lot of that fast flow.
Anybody you want to send to us, bro?
Definitely. So I just had to get a shout out to those because it's major love and respect to them.
Hey, no problem, man. With that being said, man, appreciate J.CATALYST for coming through.
Thank y'all for having me.
It's our time, man, when we have to jump in and wrap up the show, man. Thank you for tuning in to the Street Committee Radio Show every Saturday from 12 to 2 Central Standard Time. The Afterparty.com, the B-Side. TuneIn.com, the Afterparty B-Side station. TuneIn app on your smartphone, the Afterparty B-Side. Got my boy K.KELLEY, you know what I'm saying? You can catch him on Twitter. Kelly Plies, K-E-LLEY Plies. Got my boy Pablo Hustle. Pablo Hustle 972 on Twitter, and me myself, I go by 85 for real with the number 4.
Yeah, he done changed
on Twitter,
it up,
you know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and change it up, man.
You had to change it up, man.
I had to go ahead and change it up.
What was your old?
My old one was at Arena Coach 85, man. We have just left that. We will no longer discuss
So
it.
it's 85 for real.
It's 85 for real, man. Spell it out,
So make
85,
sure y'all get that
number
right.
4, real. It is what it is on Twitter, man. Catch us on Instagram, Street Committee. Catch us on Facebook.com/Street Committee Radio. And tune in tonight, man, 12 a.m., man. Catch the re-air of the show.
Yes.
Thank you again to J.CATALYST, you know what I'm saying?
Thank y'all again for having me.
Again, for everybody that called into the show, man, show them major love. And thank y'all for tuning in, man.
That's
One
what's
more shout out. Thank you to Desi Moore, and thank you to J Star, man. Thank y'all for submitting those songs. Choosing Head Over Heels. You know what I'm saying? The 2 songs that y'all submitted for the artist submission of the week. Keep sending them. StreetCommittee@hotmail.com. Brief bio, MP3 format. Thank y'all again, man. Tune in next Saturday, 12 to 2. Street Committee.